本场比赛将是一场20分钟1-1压制赛。首先为您介绍来自纽约中心教育委员会体重98公斤的外教史蒂夫。
Not a popular man in China, wasn't a popular man in New Jersey or on the Northeast Independence, but Steve, the ESL teacher, and that's English as a second language for those of you who are not aware. Steve, the ESL teacher, thought he could teach Wang Tao, but in my opinion, Steve was abusing Wang Tao. Steve was using Wang Tao, and Wang Tao had enough of Steve, the ESL teacher, using his age and so-called wisdom to treat Wang Tao badly. I don't even blame Wang Tao for wanting to go out on his own, leave Team ESL in the dust. Steve says he's going to discipline Wang Tao, teach him a lesson for misbehaving of all things. We'll see what happens tonight, folks. Steve, the ESL teacher, trying to hand out those name labels, just very, very degrading, very arrogant, very smarmy. Steve, the ESL teacher, thinks he's better than you, and I've met a few ESL teachers in my time. Look at the apple on his tights. This guy really believes his own stuff doesn't stink. Now we're going to see a warrior come to the ring, a youthful warrior, a warrior created in Middle Kingdom Wrestling, came through the training system, and now, in mere moments, Wang Tao will enter the arena. Wang Tao has had enough of Steve, the ESL teacher. Wang Tao's been the student sitting under the proverbial learning tree for many months. Steve claims he taught Wang Tao everything he knows, but maybe tonight Wang Tao will become the teacher, and Steve, the ESL teacher, will become the student. Turnabout is fair play, especially when you've got the youthful fire and muscularity of Wang Tao. And if you keep up with Middle Kingdom Wrestling on YouTube, you know about his time teaming in Fury Road. And when Wang Tao goes bad, he goes to a really dark place. Let's just say he's not afraid to throw a few glass bottles around. And if his opponent's head gets in the way, hey, easy come, easy go. Having to remove his ceremonial garb now, the teacher, hopefully about to become the student. Something to take the ego of Steve, the ESL teacher, down a few notches. And perhaps Steve could use an advanced class in how to remove ring garmentry. But here we go. Wang Tao doesn't want to wait. Wang Tao's going to open the book of learning right now. And lesson 1 is never turn your back on your enemy. This is the book of Wang Tao. I am your boy KG. You are tuned in and locked in with the dial ripped off for Middle Kingdom Wrestling. Big Insaguri kick. Wang Tao got all of that one. Steve has such hatred for Wang Tao, it must really burn him up to just be outclassed, to be outgunned, to be outmuscled, just getting beaten on like a rug, an old dusty rug out in the wind. Wang Tao driven into that steel ring frame, and Steve, the ESL teacher, now runs him into that iron ring post. The power of Steve, the ESL teacher, not just in the mind, but believe it or not, in the physical form of Steve. Steve is a veteran, not of wars, home or abroad, but a veteran of the wrestling ring wars. The profession of teaching the English language brought him to China, and now he's bringing the pain, raining it down right on the back of the head of Wang Tao. Steve just hates Wang Tao. He takes it personally that Wang Tao doesn't want to roll with them anymore, doesn't want to train with them, doesn't want to be part of the posse. Wow, if you can't break his spirit, you'll break his back. I mean, we know for a fact you cannot break Wang Tao's spirit. It's not possible. But the physical body does have limitations. Wang Tao, in deep, deep doo-doo here, just got driven onto that canvas. 1, 2, only 2. Steve, the ESL teacher, proficient in so many styles. pulled out that Falcon Arrow there just a moment ago, and now a classic backbreaker. Oh my God! Doubles down on it. Vicious and brutal. Steve, the ESL teacher, may not be a good person or an honorable man. That notwithstanding, his ability in that ring, despite the years of in-ring battles, he still is able to deliver the goods. And right now, Wang Tao is feeling the pain. Wang Tao in big trouble. Steve begging the referee to ask him, Steve, let the hold go. To put on an even more painful hold. This doesn't surprise me, not even a little. Steve, the ESL teacher, literally trying to rip the head right off his opponent, Wang Tao, in agony on the mat. His neck and his back, no pun intended, being brutally stretched here by Steve, the ESL teacher. Steve wanted to take some of that frustration in his own personal life and career. You know, he recently had a big falling out with his cat, and it's taken Steve to a very, very dark place. A place where a modified form of a superplex, he almost turned it into a pinning position. Steve, the ESL teacher, is proficient in that ring, but as he noted, he cannot break the spirit of Wang Tao. He's been unsuccessful in his quest to break the back of this man, but it's the hatred that drives him. Look at that. You can see there, I almost thought Steve was trying to float over there at the last second and turning into a pinning position. It's an amazing night to be here with you all. We appreciate you tuning in, enjoying, and supporting Middle Kingdom Wrestling. Seek us out on social media, like, subscribe, and share this stuff. Let the world know pro wrestling is alive in China, just like Wang Tao is alive in this match. Wang Tao is furious with righteous rage, and there's only one target, and his target completely deserves it. Steve, the ESL teacher, just getting manhandled and stomped by a student. It's gotta burn, it's gotta stick in your craw, but good Lord, what a body splash. Crashing across the chest, driving the air out of the lungs of Steve, the ESL teacher. And speaking of air, you can see Wang Tao doesn't have it as tight under the chin as he would like it. But I'll tell you, there was no separation between the index finger of Steve, the ESL teacher, and the eye socket of Wang Tao.
I ain't signed up for this.
What's he going for out here? Wait a second. He's walking away from the fight? What a coward. He saw the ferocity of Wang Tao. He didn't want any part of it. I can't believe it. What an absolute disgrace. Disgusting, deplorable. This is... I've never seen this in all my years of broadcasting. Wang Tao had the fighting spirit. He had the ferocity, the heart of a lion. And he was in there, he was in that fight, and he was well on his way to victory, in my humble opinion. Take a look at that beautiful splash right up high on the chest of Steve. Wang Tao fought with honor, he fought with dignity, and he got the victory. Steve could learn a lesson from Wang Tao.
将角逐出 MKF 双打冠军的下一位挑战者。首先为您介绍由冯某堂的与统国的组成的爱尔兰刽子手。
And when the music hits, you know who it is instantly. No one else's music in wrestling sounds like this. No one else in wrestling does it quite like the Irish Whips do. The team of Rupert Holmes,